spice from wood and do us any harm. Oh, a drop of good spice from wood and do us any harm. Oh, a drop of good spice from wood and do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. And we'll roll, Paris wheel along. We'll roll, Paris wheel along. We'll roll, Paris wheel along. And we'll all hang on behind. And the bowl upon us too wouldn't do us any harm. And the bowl upon us too wouldn't do us any harm. And the bowl upon us too wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. And we'll roll the old Paris wheel along.
Indeed. Trouble. Meet om daar sider ex Kuchyňský. Meet om daar sider ex Kuchyňský. I shall make it. Lost the spell. Perfect. Take this! As you like. Now here's something. I shall make it so. Shut the door, quick, before the Naga get in. Of course it will. This place is a product of the finest Rawatayan engineering, built to weather anything. Nothing's getting through. Wait, you're not the reinforcements. There are supposed to be reinforcements. The first thing was the Colossus. It showed up a few days ago, a week ago, I can't be sure. But it was huge. Glowed like luminous adry. That monster that killed our people?
I told you, Zuhira. The Godhammer scrambled their god, and now he's taking his revenge. It's no coincidence your Eothas shows up just as Latharn storms out.
The Colossus was coming right for us. Fleetmaster Ko ordered the gunhawks and cannoneers to take up positions. They fought. The rest of us were sent below, like cowards. We don't flee. We don't hide. I heard cannon blasts, artillery fire. Felt the world shake. Then the water started coming in. We came back up, and the others were... I don't know. Like they'd been turned to ash. And the Colossus was walking away. The fort was flooding, where it had broken our walls, and the luminous adry in the lighthouse had gone dark.
They skulked in after, once our walls were down. Those of us who were left fought, but those cowards moved through the sunken hallways, ambushed us from below. Those snakes are little more than animals, no match for trained Rawatayan warriors. When the Hazanui's reinforcements get here, we'll strike back.
And build our walls back up so nothing gets through. And double our cannons, so we can destroy that Colossus if it ever comes back. The finest cannons and bombards in the archipelago. Why, you can barely walk the ramparts without... There's still one. There must be one. They can't all have been destroyed. But you'll need a trained artillerist to aim it. Zuhira, assistant quartermaster. Is there anything else? On the western side of the fort, it's a true marvel, a monument to Rawatayan engineering.
Proof we can tame and transform this place, once we get rid of the scale bellies. Dawn stars.
Fleetmaster Ko hired them to tend the fields that supply the mainland, but they started acting strange, dreaming strange. One of them, Latharn, had a row with the Fleetmaster over it, left angry just before the Colossus showed up.
I think their praying called it here, getting back at us for the Godhammer. Even if not, they definitely know something.
Don't go back out there. You'll be safe here until reinforcements arrive.
Just stay away from the water. Damn scale bellies are hiding down there. They'll ambush if you get close.
Sometimes you can see them, if you look carefully. As you like. Indeed. To whispers and shadows. As you like.
Kuchyňský.
Let us end this! Spot on.
Kuchyňský.
I shall make it. Sharp eyes and keen ears. Whispers and shadows. It's beyond me. Perfect. As you like. Silence surrounds me. I shall make it so.
I shall make it so. I shall. To whispers and shadows. Niet om daar zieden uit Kuchyňský. Silence surrounds me. Niet om daar zieden uit Kuchyňský.
Finish them!
Spot on. Niet om daar zieden uit Kuchyňský. Niet om daar zieden uit Kuchyňský.
Perfect.
Niet om daar zieden uit Kuchyňský.
Take this! Oh, indeed. Spot on. Sharp I shall make it.
Vzdálené, Kuchyňský.
Oh, 2 whispers, certainly.
Vzdálené, Kuchyňský.
Very well.
Vzdálené, Kuchyňský.
Yeah! Finish them!
As you like.
I shall make it so.
As you like.
I shall make it so.
As you like.
What is this? Come closer. You glow so brightly, just like the... Away. The striped fiends profane the island, endlessly burrowing, building. They bury the Adra under stone. Sugaan says we must find a way in. Sugaan says I must find a way in. Speaker for the gods. Grandfather to many. He leads us here. And here I must find a way in. The fiends gather at the walls, searching too. Not for me, but they see me still. It is too dark. I will lose my way, or be swallowed by the terrible walker. Stay a little longer. Your glow is a comfort here. No, not dead. Still searching. Away, I said. A glowing, shining way. The way glows like an anglerfish lure, but it feels safe. I will follow the way, I think. But then I see another glowing thing. This one does not feel safe. Now, there is no way and no light. I am afraid. The way? I am searching for a way. Show me!
I shall make it.
Silence surrounds me. What have we here? As you like. Sharp eyes and keen ears. I shall make it so.
Open!
Vzdálené, Kuchyně.
Spot on. Take this! Let us end this!
It shall open to me.
Finished.
I shall make it so.
Slave sphincter, those snakes were noisy. I don't suppose you brought any extra parchment with you? Too bad. There's so much still to record. I'm writing it all down. My research, my work, something to survive before the next walk-in Colossus, the next Naga warband. Do you need something? If not, I should focus. So much to do. What didn't? A colossus made of adry marched through the fort, grew bright like luminous, and scores of soldiers fell dead. Incredible. Then the Naga killed everyone else. Except Latharn, I suppose. Yes, he must have left. Dawnstar fellow. Arrived yesterday, last week, complained of strange dreams. Smart of him to leave so soon. Do you need something? If not, I should focus. So much to do. What didn't? A colossus made of adry marched through the fort, grew bright like luminous, and scores of soldiers fell dead. Incredible. Then the Naga. Do you need something? If not, I should focus. So much to do. Only one. Just a prototype. In there. You're welcome to it. I only ask that you compile notes on the blast radius, detonation temperature, smoke formation, debris trajectory. How indeed. Naga everywhere. Suppose your best chance will be up along the walls, west and south. But how to get there? Better perhaps to keep going south, around the edge of the fort, through Fleet Master Ko's office. More cover from the Naga. Safety in numbers, eh? A comforting illusion. Let the others have it if they wish it. I must see that my work survives.
Silence surrounds me. I shall make it so. Vzdálené Kuchyňský. Nítan Vasida, Kuchyňský. Nítan Vasida, Kuchyňský. Nítan Vasida, Kuchyňský.
Perfect.
Nítan Vasida, Kuchyňský.
Finish them!
Nítan Vasida, Kuchyňský. Nítan Vasida, Kuchyňský.
As you like. To whispers and shadows. Silence surrounds me. Sharp eyes and keen ears. To whispers and shadows. I shall make it so. Sharp eyes and keen ears. Silence surrounds me.
As you like. I shall make it so. To whispers and shadow. Vzdálené, Kuchyňský. Spot on. Sharp eyes and keen ears. Whispers and shadows. Vzdálené, Kuchyňský. Perfect. Take this. I shall make it. Silence surrounds me.
Sharp eyes and keen ears. As you like.
The sea-striped fiends send you to uproot the tree of the gods, yes? Their blasphemy knows no bounds. Go! Carry a warning of what you have seen to the other shufflers. That shufflers must not disturb these roots, or the gods will destroy the islands again. Do your stories say nothing of the many disasters? Of the shuffler nests washed away like foam? Many generations ago, the sand-striped ones built great hives across the islands, and bastions around the Adra roots. Their ancestors, yes. Their meddling displeased the gods. So the gods smashed their works with heaving volcanoes and crashing waves. You shufflers are beasts of habit. You do not learn. You do not change. You cast off your sheddings by night, only to put them back on at daybreak. You wrap yourself in filthy, worn-out things. Our ancestors hid deep where the waters quenched the fires and muffled the storms. They remembered while shufflers scattered. Now, the shufflers build again. The gods see. They will tear them all down. If your fat tongue speaks true, then give us proof. I tell you, thick tongues lie, forked tongues do not. If what you say is true, then surely you can speak with the dead. I will believe your words, only if I hear them from the tongue of my own people.
Sugaan, I found the way.
Yes? You died. We saw.
The way became dark, but this one brought light.
We will kill the shuffler and free your soul, Yanis.
Do old scales cloud your eyes? The shuffler glows, like the God Walker, like the Way. She will open the way.
The gods give you power, yes. But is it enough? Approach. Restore the blessing of the gods to the Adra.
As your hand touches the dim Adra, you feel the same cool, pricking sensation that you did when you touched the pillar near Port Mage. You concentrate on the pillar. The world around you swiftly falls away, leaving only the vast emptiness of the in-between. The Adra, and a multitude of golden threads undulating off into the distance. For a second time, you gather the threads in your mind and bind them together, forming a solid tether that ripples out toward its distant anchor. Again, a crack sounds from the terminus. Your consciousness is violently pulled along the cord. You are prepared for the sensation this time, but are still disoriented when you come to a sudden stop. You find yourself standing behind a familiar Titanic statue as it trudges through invisible waters. Standing at Eothas' shoulder, your soul is dwarfed by the massive god's form. Energy pulses along the tether, each wave feeding the Adra's movements. He stops. His head cranes behind him, again accompanied by the sound of stone shearing and buckling. His eyes rest upon you. He does not reach for the cord, but considers you for a long span of silence before speaking.
Your first attempt to contact me was brave. This second attempt, is it born out of desperation or something else? Why do you continue to follow me, Watcher of Cadnua? Yes, they must want answers. But why do the biddings of the gods matter to you? That is a cruel bargain, to be a god's pawn. I am sorry for what I did, but it was done for the hope of a better future. It is not. When the gods set foot to Eora, the mountains tremble and the seas roil. The moon falls from the heavens, and the sky blackens with ash. It is not fair. It is not just. Like the storm. We can be, Watcher. But I and my kin have spent centuries hiding our true nature from mortals. There can be no reckoning in the darkness.
Eothas becomes silent. You can sense his presence advancing back along the cord between you. His energy flows over your hand, tendrils of light probing into the air around you. They poke and prod at the silent lost souls hovering in your vicinity.
You are in a unique position. In spite of the work of the Leaden Key and Hand Occult, you have seen through our facade. You know the gods' true nature. Without the benefit of your knowledge, few mortals would be willing to accept the true history of their gods. After all, we weren't. The last time I walked Eora, I made a mistake in not revealing my true purpose. I believe you would understand it better than most. Yes, I will tell you, but this is not the time. As I take this body farther from the lighthouse, the tether grows weaker, and I have already tarried too long. Soon this link will unravel completely. If I have not reached my destination when that happens, I will need to pull more souls from your world. It is. When you contacted me from Port Mage, I had to sever my tether to the luminous Adra. Without it, I lacked the strength to reach Hasongo. I pulled souls from the creatures of the ocean and from the people at Hasongo until I could reach the lighthouse. The soldiers and Naga there were no threat to me. I did not kill them out of malice, but simply to keep this body moving. That question, Watcher, requires a more philosophical examination than we have time for.
The edges of Eothas' massive form blur and dissolve. The huge figure retreats from you. As it moves, the tether begins to rapidly unravel. As Eothas speaks, his voice sounds garbled, fragmented, and distant.
If you would know more, find me at the Ashen Maw in Margren's Teeth. I must rest there before I begin my final work. When I leave that place, you will not be able to follow. Before I go, I should return some of this to you. I still have need of the great power of your soul, but I can spare you this portion.
A pulse of energy moves back along the golden cord toward you. It feels familiar, comforting, even before it contacts you. The energy washes over you, flooding you with feelings and memories you had thought long forgotten until they settle back into the cracks of your soul. And then the tether and cord snap, Eothas' figure evaporating into dust that mingles with the endless gray expanse. Heat rushes over you, and the uncomfortable sensation of the Adra pillar's presence cuts off. The gloom of the in-between is pierced by the light of the living world. You are back in the lighthouse, no longer dim. The luminous Adra beside you is filled with warmth and light.
Long have we kept peace with the sand-striped people. But then, the foreign ones came and spread, killed our people, built their hives everywhere. We were sure the Godwalker came to cast them out, that driving them away was a holy mission. You have never fought to defend something. Very fortunate. Or cowardly. We must go. I know not what this means, but our brethren should hear of it. You show us something new today, Shuffler. Thank you for this. And for your mercy.
I shall make it so.
Spot on.
Scale-bellied cowards! I knew they'd run! Look at our beacon. Even the Colossus couldn't destroy it. And those snakes aren't so tough now, are they? The lighthouse shines again. We survived. It's proof that our people can conquer anything. That our works can survive even here. The Hansanui will want to thank you personally for your help here. And she should also know what we're up against. She's usually at the Brass Citadel in Nekataka. Though she gets called to the palace often, haggling with the Queen and the Valians. Looking for a real challenge after what you did to those scale bellies? The only thing I know about the place is it's supposedly made of fire, and no one's ever come back from it. But anything can be overcome. Clear skies.